AITA for blocking an Airbnb's view of my home? I've already posted this asking for legal advice, but thought I'd ask for moral advice too. Last year we bought a historical property with a fair-sized chunk of land. The previous owners had ran it as a small hotel but couldn't keep up with the pace at their age anymore. We turned the property back into a private residence. A main country road runs right by the longest edge of the unfenced garden, so we decided to plant hedges for privacy and to block off access in case my nephews visit and play football, etc. There is a small gardener's cottage right at the edge of this line, which was sold separately when we bought our home. We made sure to keep any bushes between us and them on our side of the property line. We were unaware that the elderly couple had sold the cottage to a relative of theirs and that he had planned to turn it into an Airbnb. We only know this now as after a summer of growth the owner had finally noticed the small hedge and realized what we'd done. He and the couple have sent official-looking letters stating we are impeding their reasonable enjoyment of the property, as they had planned to market the cottage as part of the property with views of a historical landmark, and once our hedge is full height that view will be greatly diminished, if not almost entirely gone. So AITA for potentially damaging someone's income by planting these hedges? NTA. Unless they plan on paying you for your landscaping and upkeep of the historical property that you own. Marketing their property as being able to look at yours 24/7 sets you up to have your privacy violated. They know they don't have any legal leg to stand on, or they would have gone that route instead of sending you fake letters, which could be illegal depending on context. NTA. They had planned to market the cottage as part of the property with views of a historical landmark. #TOO bad. We are impeding their reasonable enjoyment of the property. No. You're impeding their enjoyment of your property, as is your right. NTA. Nip this in the bud. Get a lawyer and have them send an official letter to them to not harass you. This is your private property now and they have no say on what you do with it. I have a right to your property for my viewing pleasure. Quote. Lol. Yeah, that's not how it works. You're NTA. NTA. Their plan was to make money by having people look at you in your private home. That is not reasonable enjoyment. NTA. The very reason you need the hedge seems to be the main enticement of the Airbnb. Their primary marketing strategy is to sit and watch you, to infringe on your privacy. They're perfectly illustrating why you need the hedge. To protect your privacy from the staring eyes of their guests. Enjoy your hedge. I'd put up a private property sign on their side if the hedge, just to add a bit of salt. But that's just me. Or hang a big screen TV with a live cam of the local sewage treatment plant. Ha ha ha. No. NTA. Reasonable enjoyment of property doesn't include views. Which is why property that can't be built out or have obstructed views is so valuable. What's more, you're absolutely entitled to privacy on your own property. No one else has a right to view you. In AITA, the owners have solely based their business model on someone else's property being constantly available to them, without any consultation with the actual owners of the property. That was always going to fail, as you can't control what happens outside of your property without approaching you with their concerns. They have gone instantaneously to scorched earth option of futilely sending you a cease and desist of activities upon your own land. The only standing they'd have would be if the hedge blocked their right to natural sunlight, which is pretty hard for hedges to do. Wow, what a waste of money they will need to deal with. I'd ignore any correspondence until it became formal to appear. Then engage a costly lawyer and demand full costs back over your rights as a property owner dealing with a fruitless case. Nope. It's your property, you can do what you want with it. If that was their plans, they should have bought the historical landmark. As the owners sold it and the cottage buyers didn't buy it, you're fine. NTA. Your property, your hedge, your rules. NTA. If you wish for privacy on your property, that is what you should do. If others want to sell tickets to view your house, well, you have no obligation to help. Are they paying you a fee to use your house, a tourist attraction? NTA. Put up cameras and keep an eye out for them distributing things around the hedges, which all die suddenly. NTA. So, they plan to use a view of your house as a selling point? What will people think of next? They are going to lose any lawsuit they bring. NTA. Airbnbs are applied on this planet. NTA. What you decide to do on your side of the property line is of no concern to your neighbors. Lol, no. You're a private person. In a private home. You're not a lion in a zoo. If that official-looking letter had any law firm's names on it, I'd suggest you get a lawyer involved. But that's because they sound like a nuisance. Morally, they can F off. NTA. NTA. Nobody has the right to demand a view of your private residence. They'll just have to change their advertising. NTA. Your property is not a prop for their business. You owe them nothing. Keep the hedges. NTA. This is your home. I don't feel anyone has the right to gawk at your home, and if your neighbor wanted view so badly, they should have bought the property.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.